during this very serious economic crisis, when there are job losses, the likes of which we've never seen. I've mentioned in the House of Commons that there are communities where there's only a one-plant town kind of thing. If you lose that plant, the entire community's economy is lost. And people in the union movement are waiting for leadership from the Prime Minister that is lacking. And it's interesting now with President Obama that we'll be speaking to the nation this evening, and so we wonder, where is our Prime Minister? That's what I've noticed today. Yes, but the Prime Minister was in New Brunswick. What do you think he should be doing? Well, there's one thing he should be doing is to maintain a little bit of order in his cabinet. In other, he has stated that, no, I'm on the right track, I'm not going to change anything. The Minister of Finance says, no, we can adjust our aim. And Mr. Menzies arrives on Sundays to change all this. Well, there is a very important tension, it seems, in the cabinet, and that's not leadership. One has to maintain a good line and stay the course.
With lots of groups, business groups, his economic advisory group and all of that stuff. What more would you like him to do, following up on that question, in addition to clarifying, I guess, or stop contradicting
I think
each
it's absolutely important that they stop contradicting each other. We've got a situation where we've got the Minister of Finance saying, well, we have to do more, we'll do more. We've got the Prime Minister, I think, to reassure his Conservative base, which is very, very unhappy with what they've done. He's trying to hold on to his base. The Minister of Finance is trying to calm Ontario, and Menzies trying to make peace between the two of them. It's not a very good story.
But the Prime Minister did come out and respond to the job numbers on Friday. I take it you weren't satisfied with his response to questions about it in New Brunswick?
He's saying, I'm not changing what I'm doing. I'm sticking with it. And his Minister of Finance is saying, well, as these job numbers get worse, we may have to do something more. They've got to figure out what their strategy is. That's my point.
Are you okay if he goes further into deficit?
What?
Are you willing to see him go further into deficit today?
We're very concerned about deficit numbers. And the issue on deficit is we don't believe their projections. They're leading Canada down a path telling us that the revenue will hold up. And we think the revenue numbers are getting worse and worse. So that's another problem that we've got. Canadians need to know where we're going, and we're not getting a clear story on the budget.
In your first report, what would you want to see the Prime Minister do? Well, what we're going to be asking are a lot of questions as to employment insurance, for instance. We're going to be asking for clarification on investment in the infrastructure. Will the money be coming out of Ottawa? We're going to be asking a lot of questions on expenditures made for social housing. We have a very imperfect kind of budget. I'm ready to pass it if the money comes out of Ottawa. But the key criterion here is, did they do their work, yes or no? And then, of course, will we be able to hold the government on a very short leash?